Hello, time travelers. It's like today we're doing something a little bit different, yo. Alright, peep knowledge, gang. I want to do something different I've never done before, and that's a reaction video. No, I will not be doing this often, y'all. But I had two ideas with this. Today, we're going to be reacting to my first ever video because it came across my feed for some reason. It's like they were trying to assault me for some strange reason. Yeah, it's kind of like when Professor Xavier hit Magneto with that Holocaust beam. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to be reminded that this video exists, but I'm not going to remove it because it is a part of history for my channel. Saying history is kind of crazy. It is a part of my channel's history, to be precise. But despite that, I don't want to watch it. I feel like we had an understanding that this video was going to be here, and I didn't have to acknowledge its existence. But lately, YouTube has decided they wanted to be people. So, with that being the case, I had a couple ideas. My first idea was to boot up Super Mario RPG Remake. But as it is a thing, I highly recommend you guys go play that game. Amazing game, by the way. And I was gonna do a remaking my first video type thing. But no, I'm like, bro, we not finna do that. What we're gonna do is just simply do a reaction because I haven't watched this video back in a very long time, and I don't plan on ever watching it again after this, so hopefully I can nip this nonsense in the bud. So as you guys can see, first things first, November 11th, 2017, 11/11/2017 was the first day that I've done this, and I guarantee you, if I was talented and consistent enough, I'll probably be at dang near 500,000 by now. But listen, that's besides the point. I only do this just cause, gang. So let's lock on in. No comments, freaking 42 views, 7 likes, one of them is mine. I mean, who doesn't like, you know what I'm saying, who doesn't like their own videos? I mean, I'm pretty sure I was like I'm saying pretty sure, no, I definitely was my first like on this video. So yeah, let's lock on in, dog. As you can see, 720p no 60 in 2017. Yeah, yikes. So let's lock on in, twin.
Hello guys, this is the Time Travel Gamer here, and this is a...
Yeah, first things first, bruh. I've had plenty of mic qualities over the years, and starting out, I don't know why I was talking like that. Hello guys, it is Time Travel Gamer here. Like, come on, bro. And the thing is, I kind of pride myself on having a little bit of personality, you know what I'm saying? This was like the perfect chance to at least show, despite that I have the editing software from the Stone Age and a computer that can barely run things that came out 5 years prior, at least have something to like. Well, maybe it's kind of worthwhile. We didn't lock in at all.
Mixture of video gameplay along with just an introduction to my channel. Now, this is my first video. I've been thinking about starting a YouTube channel for a long time now, but I never really got along to doing so.
AKA I didn't have the means to. We gonna nip that in the bud right now. I didn't have the means to until this moment. Well, it wasn't until this moment. I'll get into that later because I'm pretty sure I don't want to repeat myself, but I think I say something that, I don't know. Watch it with me. Just tag along, take my hand.
And I decided, why not start now? So today, this is what we're going to be playing. I mean, considering how bad I am at games in general, this might not be a full gameplay, while it mainly may be just me dying non-stop while trying to introduce myself.
You know, there's some things that never change, because nowadays, considering how bad I am at game, it's just me dying non-stop while just yip-yapping about random stuff. You know, so at least we kind of had the roadmap already set for what was going to occur here.
So, pretty much, I was thinking about starting a YouTube channel a few years ago, but I never got along to doing it because it was hard to find something to do on YouTube that would make me stand out from everyone else. I mean, as you guys can see, I'm doing gameplays, so I mean, you can find those anywhere, but a lot of what I tried to do consisted of reactions. I was gonna do skits, but you know, I don't have a lot of friends as well as any acting potential, so
Yeah, no. I did want to do skits at some point, but I couldn't because first of all, bro, the lack of friends is definitely an excuse because you don't need a group of people to do skits with. I still have friends to this day that I've had from this time of me saying that nonsense. The reason was I was broke and I couldn't. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have a camera. My phone quality was going to give me 720p, no HD, and that's it. Reactions were definitely an option, but this was at the time, 2017, the late 2010s, bro, was like hella oversaturated with reaction content. And as you can see, my lack of personality wasn't going to make me stand out whatsoever. So the fact that I chose gaming videos, well, we'll get into that in a minute. Let me see what his excuse was.
And also, it was on my mind for a while to do the reactions. I'm not finna run. And I decided that I wasn't gonna do that simply because it's too out there, and everywhere you turn on the tube you can find a reactor, and I don't want to do that. Ah, there it is. After a lot of
Side note, what you guys just saw there was me pushing the A button to do inputs. Now you guys know, look, this is like kind of branching off the path, but I want to glaze this game a little bit. What year this game dropped? I'm pretty sure this game came out in like 93 or 94, right? Expedition 33, one of the most amazing RTS games of all time, no doubt. Bro, this game on the Super Nintendo was the first game to feature a blocking mechanic and the ability to do additional moves during the RTS combat, bro. Amazing. Bro, the remake, this dude, I'm telling you, if you haven't, acquire the Super Nintendo version if possible, or get you a Switch, and I think that you should want to try this game out. It's beautiful. I love it, bro. My bad, though. Let's lock in.
A lot of heavy thinking, I decided I'm gonna do gaming, but I might do different gaming. Of course, I don't know how different playing the old video games are because everywhere I go, you can easily find a gaming channel where someone plays games that came out from the 90s on down. But I'm thinking, why not, I'm not gonna play any newer games. All my games are gonna be PlayStation 1 on below, which means you guys can expect Sega Genesis, or Nintendo, Super Nintendo, of course,
and there it is. Okay, hold on. Let me just let it play out for a few more seconds here.
I don't know, depending on how far I'm willing to go, I may play the occasional PlayStation 2 or original Xbox games. So, make sure you guys look out for those.
Okay, yeah. This nigga and this loud ass fan, bro. First things first, 2017, the PlayStation 2 was already considered a retro console. So the fact that I was saying that PS2 is a possibility and not a guarantee, well, let me get into it. This all goes back to two things. One, I was broke. Two, I was struggling. The reason, okay, let's do this first. The reason why I started playing older video games in the first place was two things. One, Dash used to do something called Throwback Thursday, and I love older games in general, so that kind of is what really inspired me to do it. Second, I had this laptop that came out in 2012, I believe, and yeah, it was not, bro, it could not run a PlayStation 2 emulator. Trust me, that was one of the first things I tried when I got that computer. And PS1 and below was literally all I could run, dog. And the crazy thing about it is, I really could have just not really said too much and just said, I just want to play older video games, and whoosh, moved on ahead. But unfortunately, because he talked too much, now I gotta cook him. He was poor, We was going through it. I had a computer that could barely run PS1 games, but could definitely run some Super Nintendos and Sega Genesis joints, which is funny to me. With that being the case, y'all, I just couldn't. I don't remember the make and model. It was an HP that I got a little bit after graduation in 2017. So it was about a few months ago that I got this when I finally decided, oh yeah, I could just play older video games. You know, because that's all I could run. Trust me, that was all I could run. And as for, I always say, I won't be playing any newer video games on this channel. Man, I guarantee you if I had a beefy laptop or desktop at the time, that would not be a question, bro. There we go. Backstory on the TTG, man.
But that's not something that I really devote my channel on. So if it's something you guys want to do, then I mean, you guys can let me know. Course, but
wait, what are you talking about? That's crazy work. If you got more, I might be playing PlayStation 2 and OG Xbox games, so look out for that. But that's not something that I plan on doing for this channel. But if that's something you guys want me to do, nah, that's wild work. Just saying stuff, man.
If it's something you guys want to do, then I mean, you guys can let me know, of course. But here's my thing. I recently got my hands on this game recording software, so it was my main priority that if I was going to do anything, you know, I might as well use it. I'm using XSplit, by the way.
Worst editing software I've ever used in my life, and that may be because of my lack of knowledge, because first of all, I was recording in XSplit and I was also using XSplit to cut the clips. Mind you, back in the day, I wasn't doing any editing for real. I say back in the day like I didn't just recently start actually doing a lot of editing in my videos, recently being as of a few hours ago, but regardless, it's besides the point. What I'm saying is, I don't know if it's because I was using the same software that I recorded in and edited in, but the videos, now first of all, recording on at the time, 5-year-old laptop to play Super Nintendo games. Even then, there's absolutely no reason why Donkey Kong Country should have been lagging. Also, the video during the recording would be perfect, but after I edit the video and then render it out for exporting, it would lag. It would be laggy, and I never understood what that was, but I eventually moved on like 3 years later, which is ridiculous, but I didn't do too much research. I just typed in video recording software and I saw that it had both video recording and editing built in. Jumped the gun.
So this is that's pretty much what I'm using. It was relatively somewhat cheap.
It was the free version,
so I decided why not use that. Well, anyway, since I'm getting off topic like I do all the time, sorry about that. Pretty much it. And yeah, you know, it's fun. That's not the right word. I'm trying to watch this, sorry. So,
the attention
but
span
yeah, you guys come
of
first,
Moby
so,
Blown.
as I'm saying,
to this day,
I've sort of had a schedule that I was working on. And my schedule consists of maybe 4 to 5 videos a week.
Yeah, that was me being very optimistic about it. At first, I was locking in, but you know, it's because I thought this was going to be something hella simple. Play an old game, cut clips of old game, post old game. Silly me thinking that was a realistic first start. I was like I say, the first couple of months locked.
So what I'm going to try to do is during a Monday through Friday basis, I'm going to give you guys 4 to 6 videos.
4 to 6 videos. After just saying I wouldn't have time, in my mind, this was like nothing. Like, yo, I won't have a lot of time to play games, but I'm finna push out 4 to 6 videos a week. Dog, was he stupid? Was I? Hello?
And maybe on a Saturday and Sunday, like maybe Saturday I can give you guys, because I'm off on Saturday, so I have a lot of free time, but maybe I can, you know, throw in the Xbox or PlayStation 2, you know?
That's crazy work. So you mean to tell me, I mean to tell y'all, despite not having time to do things, I was going to push out 4 to 6 videos, and those weren't even counting the weekends? Bro, the weekends were optional.
I'll spell it for you. D-U-M-M-Y, period.
Dude, just contradictory and just saying things, man.
You guys.
And never, bro, I still haven't played an OG Xbox game on this channel. I didn't play PS2 games until I finally got a good enough rig to play PS2 games like hella years later. But yeah, listen, I was 18 at the time. There was no script. It was just supposed to be me explaining who I was and what my intentions were. Surely I had no idea what I was talking about, nor what my intentions were. I had plans, some really ambitious intentions, all things considered. Silly me, you know?
To see. Maybe even GameCube, you know, anything within that era.
Yeah, right.
You know, of the 6th generation. I have a PlayStation 4, so maybe if you guys on the weekends want to see me play a newer game, then let me know.
So as you guys can tell, I was pretty much just trying to get an audience to watch any means necessary. I'm not going to play any newer games, but if you want to see me play newer games, if you'll watch me, I was being a bit of a content creator pick-me at the time. I'm not even going to say that. I just, you know what I'm saying? My intention to this day was always, I'm going to do what I do, but if anyone recommends anything that they want to see, I'll do it. Honestly though, my intention was to play what I could play because I could run it. So that's why I was saying that some things weren't a priority or an option, but at the same time, if I knew it was something that someone wanted to watch, then I would definitely play it for them. That's just how that went. But I'm glad that no one ever asked for any PS4 games because I never learned to use Share Factory, and ooh, boy, yeah, I wasn't finna edit nothing, so it was just gonna be, you know what I'm saying? Good old young 18-year-old me, man. I was always a little slow sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you, like, knowing full and well it wasn't gonna work out.
As my channel goes, it consists of of classic video games.
Then there was no point in mentioning the PlayStation 4 whatsoever. We've already established that we are a classic gameplay channel.
What am I doing? Well, anyway, so I think it's nothing but boring chatter at some point in this. What am I doing? Oh boy.
Yeah, I mean that's honestly what the whole video has been, is boring chatter.
Stop it. Go back. Okay.
But you know, I was trying.
You guys just let me know what you think about everything. So you know we'll get it sorted out. It'll work out in the end. I don't want to give you guys anything too long, but
yeah, we just skimming through because nothing important is big.
My video gameplays are just pretty much about it. So, you know, like I said, there might not be too much gameplay in this video. So,
there's nothing but gameplay.
Maybe while I go to sleep, I have nothing better to do but sleep. Yeah. Remember this day, November 11, 2017.
You heard him. Remember that day, November 11th, 2017. I'm
not gonna lie.
He's about to lie.
If you guys want a lot of newer videos, let me know. And I'm not gonna use this channel. I'll probably
yes, that was also a plan I remember having back in the day. See, the time travel gamer, what makes me the time travel gamer? Well, what made me the time travel gamer definitely changed over the last 10 years or so. My favorite movie of all time is Back to the Future 1 and 2 and Kill Bill 1 and 2. Yes, all 4 of those movies are tied for first place. That's besides the point. Anyway, Back to the Future, the DeLorean, all that stuff. Time travel gamer, Back to the Future, that's where I came up with that idea. I play classic games, boom. Simple as that. So I figured time travel gamer, and could have a time travel gamer 2.0 or something like that, where we have our travel back in time game channel, and we have our present / future games, which in hindsight, how the hell am I gonna play future games? Current, it doesn't matter. Okay, look, I was young and ambitious. That was a plan once, but a lot of things have happened. Not gonna get into all that. Maybe I'll explain one day, maybe I won't. Let's finish this video up.
Channel just for the sake of newer videos, but I don't want to do that too soon because I'm the time travel gamer. So I'm traveling back, you know? And I know a lot of people thinking, well, you can go forward and back in time. Well, see me, I don't want to see the future, you know? I've been more of a back in the day type person. Hence, me playing this, you know?
Lies. I loved modern gaming, by the way. I was just broke. That's all that is. My PS4 and my freaking 2012 5-year HP laptop was not going to let that content be made, bro. It could barely render Super Nintendo games. So please explain, you know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. I was trying my best to beat around the fact that, yeah, I could, but I don't want to. Whole time is, I want to, but I can't. Crazy how that works, yo.
I don't know if I said it before, but I literally got a PlayStation 3 like a year ago. That's only because my friend told me about it, and it has Shadow of the Colossus.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap.
Oh wow. Okay, so we just started lying. I had a PS3 for well over like 7-8 years at this time. I been knew about Shadow of the Colossus, the HD version on PS3. I don't know why I just started lying to y'all. So yeah, time travelers, that well, how did we end this video? I just want to see
the 60. Jesus Christ. 6 years ago, one of these days, a big flashback. You know,
okay, I think we just started talking about the release day of Skyrim. That was also a major thing. I love Skyrim. Mind you, I tried to record a Skyrim video for the channel a few days ago, and that completely did not work out the way I wanted it to. Okay, the video is just straight up. Oh, okay.
But yeah, maybe, you know, go ahead and recommend this video to someone. Maybe someone likes the way I sound.
No, no.
So yeah.
Yeah, we lost the plot. Did we say I love you all and bye-bye? I highly doubt we said that, but...
Tonight, or a nice day, depending on when you guys see this. See you guys later, and peace.
And peace. So yeah, with that being it, time travelers, that is indeed. And how many people watch this? 42. Let me see. I used to do descriptions too. Hey guys, this is Time Travel Gaming here with his very first video. In this video, I'm going to be playing, if you could call it that, Super Mario RPG, while telling you about my plans as a YouTuber and how my temporary schedule looks. My temporary schedule being 4 to 6 videos a week while working and in college. Dumb and overly ambitious. We were contradictory and all over the place. But I was just a kid that just wanted to play games. Another thing is, I loved classic games, but I had a hard time beating them. So this was supposed to be kind of like my own channel diary, a way for me to actually have a reason to finish gameplays of games I've never finished, like Donkey Kong Country. My first time ever beating that game all the way through was on the channel, even though it took like 9 months to do so. Yeah, man, that's me reacting to me, talking about me back in the day. And hopefully now I don't ever have to watch this video again in my life, and I might have introduced a few more people into this video. Let's not start digging deep. Don't plan on reacting to old me anymore. So yeah, I don't even know if I'm seen enough to be doing stuff like this, because it's like, who cares? I do, you know, and I know a couple of other people who do. So that's pretty much all that matters. If you watch this, appreciate you. If you made it this far, thank you all. Such a good comment, all the other good stuff. You guys know the vibes, man. I uploaded part 2 of Dino Blade earlier. Check that out. And I will catch you all again on the flip side. I love you all, and bye-bye.